Alright, purist in chemical industry. Okay, purist is a category of risk that cannot be controlled and has the possibility of loss or no loss. Based on the highlight news at newspaper for several years, chemical industry was affected by fire and explosion. And we know that fire is extremely dangerous not only for our domestic affair, but various industrial. Okay, let me see the factor cause the fire. Number one, combustible dust. Okay, many material in chemical can become combustible dust. Any fine material that has ability to catch fire and explode when mixed with the air are called combustible dust. Okay, which is dust fire require fuel, oxygen, and ignition, while dust explosion require additional ingredient, which is dispersion and confinement. This relation of all we call the pentagon explosion. Okay, the small explosion for the first become the big problem when primary explosion will cause that dust to become airborne. Then the dust cloud itself can ignite, causing a secondary explosion that can be many times the size and severity of the primary explosion. And then number two are the factor of hot work activity. Hot work activity not only refer to the common activities such as welding and touch cutting. We can refer to the activity like brazing, burning, heating and soldering. All these activity recognized as the hazard of hot work. Which is this activity can produce the spark and molten material. For information, spark and molten material resulting from the hot work like welding, okay, can move more than 35 feet easily when reaching the 35 Fahrenheit. And then number three, flammable liquid and gases. As we know in chemical industry, the chemical industry used and processing in chemical substance, okay, to supply the finished material to the manufacturing industry. Okay, so flammable liquid and gases is the stock that put in the warehouse or the plant. Example, oil and gas, industrial petrochemical. And then number four, faulty equipment and machinery. Also a major cause of fire in chemical company. Okay, faulty equipment machinery ni refer to the heating and hot work equipment are typically the most concerning issue. In addition, any mechanical equipment can become a fire hazard due to grating between the moving part. This danger can be brought down to basically zero essentially by following suggested cleaning and support technique, including oil. Okay, from the cause of the above mentioned, fire and explosion occurs in chemical company huge losses and cost a lot to the business. Damage the property just not the business, just not to the own business but other property nearby, which is give the big impact from the explosion and fire. Equipment was burning in fire can cause the business disruption for a while and also affect the entire or supply chain. Destruction in the raw material also cause business not be able to operate normally. This will affect the revenue or profit earned by the company. In company remain losses within a certain period of time. Here I have the two suggestion to strategies to control risk. Okay, number one is number financial solution. Okay, in financial solution, I suggest to take the fire insurance by Pacific and Orient Insurance Company. Okay, this fire insurance cover loss or damage of insured property caused by fire. Property cover including building, stock and content. Okay, and then I also suggest the non-financial solution. Okay, number one, when we doing the hot work activity, actually we need to use written permit system, and then we need to ensure the area is clear of flammable or combustible material, and then number three, as a workers, employee or manager need to the practice and know the hazard more. And then number 4, okay, store flammable liquid properly. And number 5 is important for the equipment. The workers need to cleaning and regular housekeeping the equipment. Speculative risk contrasts with the pure risk. The possible outcome, whether gain or loss. The result is uncertain because we cannot forecast or predict. There is also have risky loss to make profits such as investment activity or gambling. As we know, the economy is facing the negative growth since 2019. This scenario affected the volatility of the stock price and declining and investment activity. There are several factors. Number one, because the ringgit Malaysia is very volatile. Foreign investor will not to hold the Malaysia stock because the depreciation in value ringgit Malaysia. Furthermore, the risky of value and depreciation in value of ringgit Malaysia will cost their investment. Number 2, inflation. Inflation is considering as a general rise in the price of goods and service in the economy. High inflation bring a lot of problem, especially in chemical industry. The company need to reduce the volume of output due to decreasing of demand and increasing price of raw material. And thirdly, slow adopter of new digital or technology make the industry cannot further enhance and develop. This situation gives risk to the chemical industry because the company not competitive advantage. Investor will try seeking new opportunity at the country which adopt the highly technology, especially advanced in research and development. And number 4, demography and geopolitical tension. Investor will lose confidence to the current situation in the country. The investor will seeking new opportunity which is more stable, strong, and influential to them make investment. Alright, I also suggest financial solution and non-financial solution for this speculative risk. For financial solution, okay, also have short-term credit takaful or insurance by Exim Bank. Okay, which is this short-term credit takaful or insurance, okay, offer comprehensive range of short-term conventional and Sharia compliance facilities to protect business transaction in an international market. Okay, including the trade credit takaful or insurance, which is cover the future payment for export, sale of good or service, idea from overseas or local buyer from us. And then number 2, banker trade credit takaful insurance, okay, which is protect Islamic or financial institution against risk of non-payment by their customer arising from default by the overseas buyer. And then under short-term credit takaful insurance, okay, by Exim Bank, also have bank letter of credit policy, which is assist in securing payment of an irrevocable letter of credit your bank. And then for the non-financial solution, the chemical industry need going forward. Okay, first need to for technology adoption. Number 2, attract new quality investment from domestic and foreign investor. Number 3, enhance Malaysia industrial chemical competitiveness in the international marketplace. And then number 4, accelerating for digital economy.
Hi, my name is Fatia Nurhanisa. Okay, we continue with fundamentalist. Fundamentalist is affect the entire economy or large number of people or group within the economy. We choose pandemic as a fundamentalist. COVID-19 are affected to large of people, not only people but also to many industry in Malaysia. One of that is the chemical industry. Chemical industry touch nearly every product we all use a daily basis. As the impact of COVID-19 ripple across the globe and economic activity cling to a halt. Okay, next we continue with causes of the risk. First, shipment port are closed. Shipment costs become delay and the cost become triple. Next is supplier chain are disputed. Material to produce will be shortage in production. Next is shortage in input and fail fully the contract. Because of that, company will have no sale due to decline in demand and company face shortage in cash flow. Last is employer affected from COVID-19. Because of this, company need to shut down for temporary, like 2 weeks, for avoid to spread the virus. For non-financial solution, company must holistic approach to manage the supply chains. Next is work redundancy in plant operation, including contingency plan for plant worker to ensure continuity of operation. Last is safe work producer for prevention of COVID-19 at workplace. For this one, employee can follow government SOP to avoid any COVID cases spread in the company. Okay, next we go to particular risk. Particular risk is a risk can affect to individual, not to community. In chemical industry, health problem is one of the risks. Causes of this inhale toxic chemical to employee. Their lung can become problem or maybe they can die because of that. Next is chemical vapor free. Due this, they can burn skin and damage the eyes. Next is carcinogen. Carcinogen is group of the chemical can make employee have cancer. Next is reproductive. Some chemical can affect men's and women reproductive health and reduce their chance of getting pregnant. Okay, for finance solution, we can use Tyco Insurance. Tyco Insurance have provide 3 benefit. First is GTL Group Term Life, GPA Group Personal Accident, and GHS is Group Hospitalization. Okay, not only that, we also can use Etika, which is SME Care Insurance. This one, employee can go to clinic by using medical card, and this insurance can cover also for hospitalization and this very fast if we have accident or what, people just can go to the clinic. Okay, for non-financial solution, employer can consult their worker. Okay, they must know how to handling the chemical, and employer must create working safe producer. Next is personal protective equipment. Okay, employer must provide full PPE to all the worker because most of them will be exposed to chemical. Example PPE is like glove, safety shoes, glasses. Okay, next is chemical storage and inventory. Company must follow chemical storage and compatibility guideline because the one is avoid industry accident in.
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Jamilul Ikram bin Jamalul Said. Today, I will continue my part is to explain a financial value risk. Okay, financial value risk is a type of risk that can result in the loss in monetary term and can be measured. Second one is example of financial risk are thief, a loss of business profit, material damage in a fire, property, interest rate. My point of financial value risk was market supply and demand imbalance. The chemical industry touches nearly every product we use on daily basis. As impact of COVID-19 ripples across a globe and economic activity grind into the heart, we can see that chemical companies find themselves operating in a fundamentally new reality. They have four causes. The first, accelerated oversupply and imbalance from supply disruption and demand shock. Second, deglobalization of supply chains. And the third, the catalyst of innovation and new business model. And the last, a burst of deal making in market that could otherwise have stagnated. For the first cause, the disruption and demand shock, all the chemical stock has been sent out and no past stock left. So they have a imbalance oversupply and over demand and less demand. And second one, the globalization of supply chains. In the process of diminishing interdependence and integration between certain units around the world, typically nation-state is widely used to describe the period of history when economic trade and investment between countries decline. It is because of the COVID-19. All the country closed their border and only the country survive themselves to produce any manufacturing. The third cause, business model innovation is an art of enhancing the advantage and value creation by making stimulus and mutual supportive. Change both to an organization, value proportion to customer and to its underlying operating model. The last, reap the benefit of government stimulus package and have priority list of shovel-ready projects that meet policy priority. Okay, they have a four effect. The first, increase of cost. Second, reduce capacity utilization. The third, decline in demand. And four, forces price lower. For the financial product suggestion, okay, the first is Alliance Business Shield. It's a good package because it's a comprehensive business solution that gives you a flexibility to customize your coverage and some insurance. Okay, the second one is Insurance and Takaful Perniagaan by Etika, that firm can cover the assets and the liability protection. For the non-financial product suggestion, responsible value chains for the future generation, and the second one, find a new balance for supply chain, resilient and cost, launch collaboration program to reconfigure and relocate supply chain in line with structured market change. Okay, third, create a new technology-enabled business model to address and use user need and build scale solution across a fragmented customer application base efficiently. Okay, the last, understand your competitive cost position and break-even point. Monetize value from market, portfolio, optionality and service from commodity chemical product.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alia binti Ramli. Today I will explain to you guys about the non-financial value risk. First of all, I will tell you guys about the definition of non-financial value risk. The definition of non-financial value risk is all hazards that are not covered by standard risk management. In other words, non-financial value risk is a risk that cannot be measured or counted by value or money. The examples of non-financial value risk is bad reputation among clients and publics. Bad reputation is one of the examples because we cannot measure or count the reputation value. So it is considered as non-financial value risk. The causes of non-financial risk. The first one is irresponsible and illegal activities in handling the chemical. The second one contributes pollution in community. The third one, workers' health affect the productivity in producing products. And the last one is employer did not provide a suitable safety equipment for handling different types of chemical. All the explanation I will explain in the next content, which is the effects of non-financial value risk, because it's kind of related. Each content of causes will be related to the effects of non-financial value risk. Next, the effects of non-financial value risk. The effect is actually kind of related with the cause. The first one, company forced to shut down. The company will be forced to shut down immediately if they discover that the chemical company is unresponsible and doing the illegal activities in handling the chemicals. The next one, the company's operation license will be banned by the government. The company's operation license will be banned because of the company contributes to pollution. The example is as we know, there is a case where one factory in Pasir Gudang shut down because they contributes to water pollution. So the operation license will be banned. So maybe they will have to follow the correct SOP and very more safer way to run their factory to continue their license. The third one, the customer's order will not be completed within the time given due to less workforce. Less workforce is because of the causes of workers' health affected. When the workers have affected, the workers cannot meet the customer's expectation or customer's order will not be completed in time in the time given. So it will bring to a bad reputation. The next one or the last effects of non-financial value risk. Workers have affected and can cause a severe illness and death. Okay, the causes of employer did not provide suitable safety equipment is that the workers' health will be affected and it can cause illness and death. Okay, so this is 4 of the effects of non-financial value risk. Okay, the next content is about the financial product suggestion. The financial product suggestion that I can find in the internet. The first one is PRU Peace Protect by the Prudential. This one is actually for the workers' health. It actually can cover hospitalization or medical costs, hospitalization costs, and other severe illness, and even can cover death. It is a medical card plus life insurance. The next one is Alliance Business Shield. Alliance Business Shields that I read is it actually covers all types of risk. So it is very convenient. And it is very important for a chemical company to have these types of insurance, financial product suggestion. And the last one is non-financial product suggestion. The non-financial product suggestion that I have, the first one is a certified safety officer hired to ensure all activities comply with SOP. So as we know, a safety officer is a very important person in every company. Especially in chemical company, it is needed for the safety officer to do a regular check, to give advice and give a proper training and inform the workers about the correct SOP in operating the activities, in handling the chemicals, in handling all the machine that operates daily, in making sure that all the machine is running in a good condition. Okay, next, send workers to all necessary training in handling chemicals. Okay, with a proper training, workers will be more aware about the important and of the safety SOP in handling the chemical. The last one is create awareness about the importance of safety equipment. Actually, awareness in every company machine is running in a good condition. Okay, next, send workers to all necessary training in handling chemicals. Okay, with a proper training, workers will be more aware about the important and of the safety SOP in handling the chemical. The last one is create awareness about the importance of safety equipment. Actually, awareness in every company there is a lack of awareness of the safety equipment. Normally, we can see that some workers with no awareness will do their job with no proper equipment. They will not wear the mask, or they will not wear safety hat. So it is very important to create awareness among the workers. So that's all from me. Thank you.